Hi, welcome to the Vergas Show. I'm Sherry Hansen. Thanks for joining me today. I'm here to give you some community events. A lot of things are happening in Vergas. When I stop and think about this week that you're watching this on, and we're celebrating the Veterans Holiday, and so make sure that you thank that veteran that you know, and just take a moment on Veterans Day to remember all that they did sacrifice for you. I think sometimes we just get into that complacency and we forget about that, but there's a lot of veterans out there, there's a lot of opportunities, and there's a lot still going on, and so we have to remember that. So on Veterans Day, remember to thank that veteran. I guess you can do it any time of the year, but thankfully there's a holiday to help us remember that. We've got an event coming on November 14th. It's the Vergas Lions are having their craft fair. It's an annual one. The Vergas Lions are just awesome. I mean, they have so many things that go on in our community that help support the community, and they give back to the community, from road ditch pickup to their bingo during Looney Days. And I mean, those are just small things. I know they had a tour of homes recently, and they just recently had their not the craft fair, they recently just at the event center had their Halloween party. And that one I remember bringing my kids to. So they've been doing that for a number of years. And so this Saturday is no different. They have a craft fair going on, and it's from 9 to 3, and it's at the event center. And it's a great time to start thinking about some of those holiday things that you're going to be wanting to shop for, and some of the different people that you're going to want to purchase special, kind of one-of-the-kind things. You're going to be able to find that there. But make sure that you stop in at the Vergas Event Center on Saturday, November 14th, and they're going to be having their craft fair. The Lions will have some food going on, and you're not going to be disappointed. So hopefully you're going to get some time to take part in that. And then while you're in town, the St. Paul's Lutheran Church is having their spaghetti dinner. It's also on Saturday. It's going to be from 11 a.m. to 3. So you can go to the craft fair, and then you can go out and have some spaghetti at the St. Paul's Lutheran Church, which is located right out on County 4. They're having this, and it'll be a free will offering. The fun thing about that too is if you don't have time to stick around, if you got some other things that you're going to be doing, they got to-go boxes. It sounds like they're going to have some great different kinds of sauces and meats, and just be a great time to get together maybe with some friends and sit down and have a great spaghetti dinner. So Vergas Lions have their craft fair on Saturday the 14th from 9 to 3, and the St. Paul's Lutheran Church will be having their spaghetti dinner that same day, and it's from 11 o'clock until 3 p.m. out at their church. And so make sure you take those two things in. And with that being said, the Vergas Community Club again is, they're busy. I encourage you to come to a Vergas Community Club meeting and just kind of see what they've all got going on. Whenever there's different events happening in Vergas besides something that the Lions probably have going on, it's usually somebody from the Vergas Community Club, or somehow the Vergas Community Club has their hands in it, and they could use some extra hands. They have their regular meetings. They're on Mondays at 6 o'clock at the event center, and they do a lot of things for the community. When you stop and think about the planters that are kept up, and the different events from maple syrup to Looney Days to the one that we have coming up now, which is the Redneck Holidazzle. The Redneck Holidazzle is going to be, again, it's the annual thing, and I remember when this event came about, and it was just kind of like, oh, let's do something a little bit different. And the very first year, we had all the parade units, and we had the Mr. Redneck Vergas contest, and we had all these people come to town, and it was great, and it hasn't changed. And so this year, the same thing. We got biscuits and gravy going on right away in the morning, starting at the Loon's Nest. Skoll's going to be having some Redneck Olympics. One of the fun things that they've added this year is the Redneck Fish House tour. So you can bring your fish house down, and right across from Hanson's Plumbing and Heating, be sure and decorate it up, because the most festive and I think the most unique fish house, there's prizes that the Civil Rod and Gun Club is going to be handing out for that. You just need to show up at 1 o'clock with your fish house, and hopefully we just get a ton of fish houses down there. I mean, there's some really cool fish houses out there, from the huge ice castles to the one-in-the-kind grumpier than men, grumpy old men ones. They're the spear houses, or the angling ones, the ones that you can cook out of. Bring your fish house house down, showcase it off. It's the first time that we're going to be trying this. Register it at 1 o'clock. The tour starts at 2 o'clock, and I think this is going to be a lot of fun. The thing that changed this year also is there's no charge to be in the parade. We're just encouraging everybody to come and be a part of the Redneck Parade. The registration for that is at like right around 4 o'clock. The parade will start at 4:30. You just line up by the Vergas Community Center and make sure you have lights on, make sure you have some fun going on, and there's going to be some people on Main Street ready to watch you. And right before that, of course, is the beer chase. And so if you want to be in on the beer chase, that's almost kind of like a prelude to the parade, because you start up at the event center and you'll get your shot glass and you'll get to go to the different spots, and be sure and dress up, because of course there's going to be prizes for dressing up on that too. The Hansons will be having their crapshoot going on. There's going to be roadkill bingo going on. And the thing that is new this year, okay, the first year we had the Mr. Redneck Vergas, and then we had the dating game where Mr. Redneck Vergas got to choose his date for the evening. And this year it is the newlywed game. And so I don't think you're going to be disappointed. They've got a lot of fun planned for that. The newlywed game, and they'll have some couples up there, and it'll have probably the little bit of a redneck flair. So what can I say? So Redneck Holidazzle, November 21st, it's going to be going on. It looks like there's stuff from 6:30 in the morning until the band plays at Billy's at 9:30 at night. And so you can come in, you can take part in all of it, you can take part in part of it, but it is going to be fun. So imagine you're getting ready for the holidays, and thinking about that, though, I want you to remember that there is Zumba. I think of holiday eating and all of that going on, and Zumba's still going on. One of the things that has changed with that is the evening classes. That used to be on Tuesdays and Thursdays. The Tuesday classes changed to Monday. Just I think a little bit better scheduling as far as things that are going on up at the community center. So you can get to, take part in Zumba. You can come on Mondays and Thursdays. It starts at 5:15 in the evening. Perfect timing when you're getting off work, and our days are getting longer and darker, or shorter and darker, and so we're sitting at home, and just get off that couch and come in and do Zumba before you go home. And then in the mornings, of course, they meet at 8:30 on Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. I think if you come at 8 o'clock, you can get in on some different strength training and things like that too. And so not only is it just a good time in the winter time when you can't be outside as much, although we've had a pretty amazing fall and we've been able to be outside, but it just gives you a chance to get together with some people and just see who's in your community, who go for coffee afterwards, and just kind of get an idea of why the Vergas community is a special community. And so you've got the opportunities here. I'm going to just recap it. On the 14th, come out to the Lions Craft Fair. Come out to the St. Paul's Spaghetti Dinner. On the 21st is our Redneck Holidazzle. It's the 3rd annual, and the Vergas Community Club welcomes you to that. The Vergas Community Club and the City of Vergas just welcomes you into Vergas to any of our stores that are open for you to do your holiday shopping, and open for you to just come down and find those unique things that you can't find in those box stores. So you have a good day in Vergas, and we'll see you when you come down for one of our events.